LaMelo Ball is the future. Not anymore. That's what Charlotte thought. But the 6'7" rookie they just drafted, he's about to replace him. His name is Knueppel, 4th pick in the 2025 draft, and he's already outplaying their max contract point guard. I know what you're thinking. That's crazy. That's impossible. That's actually reality. Because this rookie is averaging 19.4 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 3.6 assists per game. Meanwhile, LaMelo, 19.9 points on 31% from free, 8.8 assists, but also 8 turnovers per game. And the Hornets, they're 9-18, dead last in the Southeast. LaMelo's making $40 million, Kon's making $5 million, and Charlotte's front office is asking themselves one question: did we just draft our franchise player, or did we draft LaMelo's replacement? Let's talk about what's really happening in Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, max contract player, former All-Star, the chosen one. 19.9 points, 5.9 rebounds, 8.8 assists per game. Sounds decent, right? But here's the problem, he's shooting 31% from free. That's not just bad, that's catastrophic for a guard making $40 million. Meanwhile, the rookie they drafted 4th overall, Knueppel, 19.4 points, 5.4 rebounds, 3.6 assists, almost identical scoring to LaMelo on a rookie contract. The Hornets are 9-18 right now, last place in the Southeast. And here's the crazy part. In his last 5 games, Kon's averaged 25 points per game. He scored 33 against the Bulls, 29 against the Cavs in overtime, 28 against the Hawks. He's not just a rookie finding his way, he's carrying this team. So here's the question Charlotte's executives are asking behind closed doors. Do we build around a max contract guard who shoots 31% from free? Or do we build around a rookie who's already matching his production? Are we entering the Knueppel era? Let's talk about what Knueppel has done as a rookie. 20 years old, 6'7", 215 pounds, drafted 4th overall in 2025. And he's putting up numbers that have the entire league watching. 19.4 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, 3.6 assists as a rookie in his first 27 NBA games. But here's what separates Kon from every other rookie in this draft class. He's clutch. December 12th against the Bulls, 33 points, 9 assists. The Hornets lost, but Kon was the only reason they were even in the game. December 14th at Cleveland, 29 points in overtime against the best team in the East. Charlotte won. December 18th against Atlanta, 28 points, 7 assists, 3 steals. Charlotte won by 7. In his last 5 games, he's averaging 25 points per game. That's not just good for a rookie, that's elite for anyone. And he's not just a scorer, he plays defense. He's 6'7" with a 6'9" wingspan. He can guard 1s through 4s. And most importantly, he shows up. He's played in all 27 games. No load management, no excuses, just basketball. Compare that to LaMelo's injury history, the ankle sprains, the wrist injuries, the knee problems. Kon, he's available. And speaking of the Knueppel family, even Kon's little brother wants a piece of LaMelo. That's right, the whole family is ready to take over Charlotte. And here's the cherry on top. Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month for November 2025. Knueppel beat out every rookie in the East, including guys taken ahead of him. Cooper Flagg went first, Ace Bailey went second, Dylan Harper went third. But Kon won Rookie of the Month in November, because when it matters, Kon delivers. That's not just talent, that's winning mentality. But let's talk about the game that proves everything. December 5th, Charlotte at Toronto. On the surface, a blowout win, nothing special. But here's what they're not telling you. LaMelo Ball got benched in the 4th quarter. Only played 12 minutes the entire game. And you know what happened? Charlotte went on a 26-8 run without their $40 million point guard. Who led that run? Knueppel. 21 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 three-pointers. He was orchestrating the offense, setting up Miles Bridges, finding open shooters, and making winning plays. Miles Bridges was cooking. Brandon Miller was contributing. But Kon, he was the engine that made it all work. They didn't just win, they demolished Toronto by 25 points. And LaMelo? He watched it happen from the bench. Now here's where it gets controversial. LaMelo wasn't cutting it, Kon was. This wasn't a rest game, this wasn't load management, this was a performance decision. And here's the stat that will blow your mind. When LaMelo was on the court that game, Hornets were -4. When Kon was on the court, +12. That's a 16-point swing. The Hornets don't just play better without LaMelo, they play elite basketball. December 5th wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Charlotte proved they don't need their max contract guard to dominate. They need their rookie, but wait, it gets even better. Fast forward to December 18th, just weeks ago. Hornets versus Hawks, both LaMelo and Kon in the starting lineup. This was it, the ultimate test. Final score, Hornets 133, Hawks 126. LaMelo Ball's stat line, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 13 assists, elite numbers, all-star level performance. He even hit a massive three-pointer late to put Charlotte up 6, 129 to 123, game-sealing shot, ice in his veins. Hornets fans are celebrating. LaMelo's back, right? But let's look at the other side of this story. Knueppel's stat line, also 28 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. Wait, same points as LaMelo as a rookie? But here's where it gets spicy. Kon shot 10 of 17 from the field, that's 59%. LaMelo shot 10 of 16. Looks similar, right? Wrong. LaMelo shot 8 of 11 from 3, which means from 2-point range, 2 of 5, 40%. He was hunting threes all game because he couldn't score inside. Meanwhile, Kon, efficient from everywhere, at the rim, mid-range, from deep. He did it all. Plus, those 3 steals, that's lockdown defense. LaMelo had 2 more assists, but Kon had 3 more steals. Defense wins championships, and Kon plays defense. But here's the stat that ends the debate. Knueppel, plus 18 for the game. LaMelo Ball, plus 11. When Kon was on the floor, Charlotte outscored Atlanta by 18 points. When LaMelo was on the floor, only 11. That's a 7-point difference in the same game, on the same team. The numbers don't lie. Kon impacts winning more than LaMelo. So let's recap these 2 games that nobody's talking about. December 5th, LaMelo benched for performance. Kon leads 26-8 run, wins by 25, plus 12 versus minus 4. December 18th, both play, both score 28. Kon shoots 59%, LaMelo 40% from 2-point range. Kon plus 18, LaMelo plus 11. The evidence isn't just stacking up, it's overwhelming. Knueppel isn't just matching LaMelo's production, Kon's surpassing it. And Charlotte's front office, they're watching every single game. Here's why Knueppel is the perfect fit for Charlotte's future. The Hornets already have Brandon Miller, got young pieces. What they don't have is consistency, leadership, a guy who shows up every night. LaMelo is ball dominant, he needs the ball in his hands to be effective. Kon? He's the ultimate plug and play weapon. If you have ever played high-level basketball, you need to know how to move without the ball. My coaches have always said, if you're not always doing something on the court, you're doing something wrong. Watch how he moves without the basketball. He's constantly relocating, setting screens, finding gaps in the defense. That's championship level movement. And when he gets the ball, automatic. Catch and shoot threes, pull-ups off the dribble, attacking closeouts. He's got the complete offensive package, and he's not just a scorer, he's a playmaker. 3.6 assists per game as a rookie, 7 assists against Toronto, 7 assists against Atlanta. He's learning to run an offense, making reads, finding open teammates. But here's what really separates Kon from LaMelo. Knueppel is clutch. Late game situations, he wants the ball, he demands the ball. LaMelo, he shrinks in big moments. The turnovers pile up. The decision making gets worse. The YMCA one-on-one ball kicks in. Kon is the anti-LaMelo. And that's exactly what Charlotte needs. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Charlotte's got both of them. LaMelo making 40 million, Kon making 5 million on a rookie deal. They can't both be the future. I know. Trading LaMelo sounds insane. But let's be real about this. LaMelo's making 40 million this year, 43 next year, 46 the year after that. And what are they getting for that money? Kon, 19.4 points per game on efficient shooting. Available every night, rookie contract. LaMelo, 19.9 points per game on 31% from 3. Injury history, max contract. The production is identical, but one costs $35 million less. So here's the billion-dollar question. What if Charlotte trades LaMelo while his value is still high? Teams like San Antonio, Orlando, and Portland would love to take a chance on LaMelo's upside. San Antonio needs a star next to Wembanyama. Orlando needs offensive creation and playmaking. Portland needs a franchise cornerstone in their rebuild. Charlotte could package LaMelo for multiple first-round picks and young players. Imagine this. The Hornets trade LaMelo to San Antonio for Keldon Johnson, Trey Jones, 2 first-round picks, and a pick swap. Now you've got Brandon Miller, Knueppel, and Keldon Johnson as your wing trio. That's 3 versatile two-way wings who can shoot, defend, and play winning basketball. Plus, you've got 3 extra first-round picks to build around them. And you've got $40 million in cap space to add more pieces. That's how you build a contender. Not by overpaying for a guard who's putting up the same numbers as your rookie. Charlotte's front office is watching this. Every game Kon plays like a star, LaMelo's trade value goes up. And if Kon keeps averaging 25 points per game like he has been, the decision becomes obvious. It's like one when it matters. And if you're Charlotte, sitting at 9-18, staring down another rebuilding year, you're asking yourself one question. Is Charlotte paying for potential or for wins? Because Knueppel is showing you he's ready to be the new franchise star. So here's what's happening right now. December 2025, Charlotte Hornets, 9-18, dead last in the Southeast. They've got 2 players putting up nearly identical numbers. One is a max contract all-star making $40 million. The other is a rookie making $5 million on a team-friendly deal. And Charlotte has a choice to make. Do they keep both and hope it works? Or do they make the hard decision? Because here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. You can't build a championship team with 2 ball handlers who need the ball to be effective. LaMelo needs the ball. Kon thrives with or without it. LaMelo shoots 31% from 3. Kon shoots it better. LaMelo has an injury history. Kon's played every game. The writing is on the wall. Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month. 33 points against the Bulls. 29 in overtime against the Cavs. 28 against the Hawks. Knueppel isn't just a future, he's the future. And mark my words, by this trade deadline in February 2026, Charlotte will have to answer the question, which one stays? The max contract guard who can't stay healthy and shoots 31% from 3, or the rookie who shows up every night and plays winning basketball? I know which one I'm choosing, because Knueppel is the cornerstone Charlotte's been searching for, and LaMelo Ball, his days as the franchise player are numbered. Look, I know this is controversial, I know Hornets fans love LaMelo, but here's the reality. Loving a player and building a winning team, those are 2 very different things. Right now, December 2025, Charlotte has both players, and they're 9-18. Something has to change. Knueppel has proven he's not just a rookie, he's a cornerstone. Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month, 25 points per game over his last 5. Clutch gene, winning mentality. LaMelo Ball has proven he's talented, but talent without availability, without efficiency, without wins, that's just expensive potential. So here's my question for you. If you were running the Charlotte Hornets, would you trade LaMelo Ball to build around Knueppel? Drop your answer in the comments right now. Let's debate this. Team LaMelo, Team Kon, or Team Keep Both? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. But most importantly, tell me what you think. And if you made it this far, thanks for rocking with the channel. Most importantly, hit that subscribe button because we're bringing you the stories nobody else will talk about. The real analysis, the real takes, the real hoopers. This is from the trenches, real stories, real struggle, real basketball. Drop a comment, let's talk about it. And thanks for watching.